Welcome to God's Plan, chosen for such a time as now. We are in session 7, and the title of session 7 is Justice Served, and we will be talking about righteous anger and personality in this particular session. So if you listen to Esther, the video presentation, and if you read chapter 7 in Esther, you can see where Esther exhibited anger. You know, she was very angry because of the evil plot that Haman had against the Jews. What we want to make sure that we understand is that the type of anger that Esther exhibited was righteous, and there's a difference between righteous anger and unrighteous anger. So before you even get into this video tutorial on God's plan in that session, make sure to review on page 122 and 123 the exercise there about the difference between righteous anger and unrighteous anger. So how do we exhibit anger? How do we conduct ourselves as a Christian? How do we behave? And that's what we'll be addressing in God's plan on this part of the session. And our example is Jesus. How did Jesus exhibit anger? How did that compare to what Esther did? Here's something that's very important to pull out, and that your session will help you do, is what other emotions, what other behavior did Jesus exhibit when he was righteously angered? And what did he do about it? So this session, this part of God's plan, is really how do we conduct ourselves as a Christian? How do we behave? So this session is a little bit longer on God's plan, and you'll see on page 126, after you read through and think about the difference between righteous and unrighteous anger, and how you as a Christian should behave. After you've kind of read through the scriptures, you've had time to sit still with God and discern what he's trying to tell you, then I want you to go in and there's a section here to actually practice behaving like a Christian. Actually practice behaving like a Christian. So take the time to do that. Spend plenty of time studying it, and then spend a whole day practicing behaving like a Christian. That sounds silly, but I think that will help you get through a day on, am I conducting myself as I should? When you do that, then come back and we'll do the next video, and we will talk about personality.